Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and thank you for joining me on this not quite live video. I have to tell you that I'm incredibly grateful for educators and childcare providers and have tremendous respect for moms and dads who work at home with kids around all the time, because that has been a fantastic new challenge of these times for me, especially just coming off of maternity leave and having now two to kind of fight with and find time to be productive. So recording this a little bit early while I've got two kids asleep and can make sure that I can share some exciting information, some great information from our leaders with you all over the world, and keep the momentum of our forever business going. So hopefully everybody had a chance to watch the Global Rally live. If you didn't have a chance, obviously that's over on our pages. Make sure you're really taking in not just the inspiration, but all of the new product training, all of the information from Greg, the inspiration on top countries, and really bringing that momentum forward in your business, sharing it with the people around you, sharing it with your team, and just really helping to bring good news forward, because I think we all really just need so much of that right now. I'm sure that we're all feeling really grateful for the opportunity that we have with Forever and the flexibility that it provides, the opportunity that provides. And I just really want to take a few minutes today to share some of the things that we're hearing from our leaders and how they're finding great success, even in some of the difficulties that we're facing right now, the inability to get together face to face, and just some of the uncertainty around people's lives right now, and really bringing that to you guys and hopefully inspiring you or telling you something that you really just hadn't thought of to keep your business moving forward. We all really know what an amazing opportunity Forever is. I think that goes without saying. If you're here, if you're watching this video, you already know and believe that and have experienced the benefits of Forever in your life, in your business. Not only does Forever bring hope to people, it really offers a lot of flexibility and an opportunity that seems like it's so well suited to the things that are going on in the world today. Obviously the benefit that it provides to all of you and to me as well, to be able to continue doing the things that we do, even if we can't gather, if we can't physically go to a workplace, if we can't meet with people, the flexibility that we're allowed and that our business has built into it by itself brings so much stability and comfort, I think, right now, and a lot of balance. But beyond that, not just our opportunity, our products never go out of demand. And I think that's something that can't be overlooked during this time. You know, there are industries and people who are more important or who are more necessary, I suppose is more what I mean, in these times. And health and wellness will never go out of style. People will always care about and be interested in looking better and feeling better and supporting their families, and wellness. And so for that reason, Forever opportunity and the products, you know, they're forever present. They're something that's going to carry you and all of us into the future as well. Obviously, with a lot of the things going on, you know, depending on the country that you're in, restrictions, not sure when those are going to change or lift. You might be worried or not sure how to continue on with the normal behavior of your business. And you might be somebody who's a little bit ahead of the curve and has already embraced social media marketing, or you might be somebody who is still really running your business very person to person, very traditionally. And so this might seem even more daunting, to be thrust into a world where you can't communicate with people that way. Maybe it's a great opportunity to embrace some of these new forms of communication, and really take an opportunity to look towards the future of your business. Just like you, our customers, our prospects, they're all in similar situations. They're all experiencing some growing pains, some new experiences, definitely challenges and feelings of discomfort or being unsure. And realistically, our products and our opportunity may be able to help. It might be a good time to reach out to people that you hadn't considered reaching out to, about our business and opportunity. It really can be a good time for your business. Now, I want to say that very thoughtfully, and I would challenge each of you to be thoughtful about how you say that, how you think about it as well, because obviously we never want to take advantage. We never want to be opportunistic. We only want to share things that feel true and authentic and really can help other people with our products and our opportunity. And it's very, very, very important as you're presenting our business and our products to be compliant. That means if you know or have an experience with a product that isn't necessarily the regulatory approved way to say it, please don't share that. You know, if you want to talk about your success with the business, be thoughtful about how you do that as well. Obviously, from a government standpoint, we always want to be compliant, but I think even more so now from the standpoint of wanting to be really thoughtful about how other people are feeling, how other people are reaching out or connecting to each other, and just making sure that you're doing that in a thoughtful, mindful way, and adding value in all of those communications and things that you're sharing. As always, our products do not diagnose and treat, and our opportunity does not work without, as I'm sure you all know, a lot of hard work and commitment. And I think it's really important to remember those things as you're having some conversations around our products and opportunity in these challenging times. It's not just about the business, though. It's not just about providing stability for people or an opportunity that doesn't go out of style. It really is about the products as well. People need our product more than ever, and not just supplements or things that might help with immunity. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of that, not just within our company, but in the world in general. That's a big conversation right now. Personal care, wellness, self-care. I think we can't underestimate the importance of self-care right now. And so there are a lot of people who may not have access to their normal products that they would just, run to the store or a salon to pick up. They may be interested in learning more if they're already a customer of yours about some of the other products that you offer. And it could be a really good time to share both with existing customers and customers in the past, from the past, that maybe aren't purchasing from you right now, about some of our newer products over the last couple of years, to help in these times. Again, it doesn't have to be about feeling better. It can be about looking better and self-care. I think we all know that when we look our best, we feel our best as well. We're hearing from a lot of our leaders right now that reaching out to contacts that they've had in the past, whether it's about the business or products, who maybe said, not right now, not me, I'm not ready, I'm not interested, no thank you. They're a lot more engaged. They're a lot more open to hearing about our opportunity, our products. They're a lot more interested in taking a look now, as they're recognizing either that maybe the plans they had set out for them aren't going the way that they expected, or they're just ready to be challenged with a new opportunity or thrust into it. Whatever the case may be, I know that Rolf just shared with the executive team last week that he's having a lot of success bringing new people into his business, sharing products with more people than ever. And a lot of them are contacts that he had previously. So I would just really encourage all of you to reach out to your contact list, people you've spoken to in the past, and really find ways to see what you can do to help bring stability, to help bring the health and wellness products, the personal care products they may not have access to, into their lives. We'll be working to bring you more tips, specific tips from our leaders in the coming weeks who are having really good success with this right now. Ultimately, I think that people are looking for alternatives to traditional employment. And again, we're going through changes whether we want to or not. And just finding people's openness to communicate about some of these things can be all of the difference. But again, not just about the opportunity. So as I mentioned, it's not just people who said no or no thank you or not now, but also thinking about your existing customers and those who have bought product previously, or maybe they are a skincare customer but have never purchased nutritional supplements, or a personal care customer who has never branched out into drinks. They've never tried our aloe vera gel. This can be a really great time to reach out to your existing customers, ask them, what their challenges are, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's just getting the personal care products that they really want and need, and finding out what those things are and figuring out how you can help to meet their needs with our products. Obviously, we have a tremendous benefit that things can ship directly to their house. In some cases, people can't go out, don't want to go out, don't feel safe going out. So make sure that you're reaching out to your existing customers as well, and figuring out where you can add value to their everyday, and introduce maybe some new products that they haven't tried before. Now we've been getting a lot of, I won't say questions, but comments about people not quite sure where to start. They don't know where to begin with social media. They don't know if they should be doing paid advertising. If you're somebody who is hesitant, or a planner and just don't know where to start, social media and doing a business not person to person, I suppose, because it doesn't just have to be on social media. It can be on a messaging app, a phone call, any form of communication that isn't person to person is, I guess, really what I'm speaking about here today. And as long as you are working to connect with the person that you're speaking to, you're trying to figure out how you can connect with them, help them, whether they're looking for products, whether they're potentially looking at the business opportunity, understanding what they need, what their motivating factor is as far as that conversation with you, and tailoring that experience is absolutely no different in person than it is digitally. It's about authenticity. It's about being understanding and communicating and really connecting with the person that you're talking about. Obviously, social media offers you the additional benefit of being able to speak out to a number of people. But if that's not something that comes naturally to you or you feel comfortable with, just use the traditional means of communicating: telephone, message, email, personal message, whether it's on social media or not, to connect with the people that you have spoken to in the past, your customers, prospects, friends and family, whoever it may be. If you start small, I think that you will find, especially right now, that people are so happy to have a personal connection, that authenticity is what will drive your message forward rather than any kind of flashy graphic or advertisement. So really want to encourage everybody who is hesitant or unsure to really just jump right in. But there is something to consider about your audience. And this is true whether, again, you're in person or communicating with somebody digitally. And that's really understanding what motivates them and how we can meet that need, how you can meet that need. Some recent statistics that have come out about the actual words and what motivates different generations of people. There are statistics showing that baby boomers are looking for job security. Generation X is looking for work-life balance. Which I always think is an interesting one, because I think sometimes we're all prone to thinking about younger people not wanting to be in an office at all, but for them it's really about finding balance. It's about having some flexibility, but being passionate and hardworking as well. In fact, many of our FBOs, I would say, are probably our largest demographic of active leaders is kind of in that generation for the most part. Generation Y is really into freedom and flexibility. So kind of those same ideals that Generation X is looking at with balance, but even more so on the freedom and flexibility side. Generation Z, which I had to look up, is those born after 1995, are looking for security and stability. And I think that's interesting. I think that there's a bit of a boomerang there, as you're seeing a younger generation really wanting to plug into the same security and stability that maybe motivated people in the past. So the great news is that when you hear those words, they're things that you probably already associate with our company. And obviously for us, vertical integration is a big part of our story. The fact that we own and operate our manufacturing, our plantations, our distribution really guarantees stability. It allows us to control cost and quality, but really that supply chain to make sure that we have the products that we need, even when times are tough or questionable. We only have to rely on ourselves to bring those products out to our customers, to our sales force, which I think is really powerful and is somewhat unique even in our industry today. The other thing would be flexibility, opportunity. I think that these are things that Forever and direct sales have offered for a long time, and not just in this challenging climate, but obviously with these younger generations, we're seeing more and more people look for flexibility. Obviously, MLM direct sales offers that flexibility by allowing people to choose whether they want to do a lot or do a little. One of the things that I think is the most powerful is that there's no barrier to success. You don't have to have a certain level of education or skill set or knowledge base before you start this. You can get out what you put in. And I think that that's really valuable to consider, especially as we're looking at the world today and seeing that, there are needs in certain industries and places, and, healthcare workers is a great example. But it takes a lot of education, planning, preparedness, years, to be able to jump in and fill those needs, obviously. We are able to contribute and connect and be part of our industry, whether we, have a fancy, several year education, or whether we didn't graduate from secondary school. And I think that that's something really powerful about Forever. It's kind of the great equalizer, direct sales, and really allows anybody who's passionate and hardworking and driven to be successful, which I think is a really powerful message to be sharing with prospects right now. As we mentioned, health and wellness products are really always in demand. One other thing that I really just want to touch on briefly is the idea of community. Obviously, right now, as we feel more isolated from our friends, family, neighbors, communities, community seems even more important. But this is something, as we talk with young leaders in our business all the time, they speak about that there are so many things that draw people to Forever, but one of the biggest things that they hear about from people in their 20s, 30s, even 40s is the sense of community that they're looking for. Not money, not discounts on products, but meeting new people. And I think that's something that we overlook a lot, is the idea of community. And what our opportunity can bring to people as far as connecting with like-minded individuals who are passionate about health and wellness and personal growth, and really just having training and a sounding board and a team and a tribe of people to connect with. And I think even, especially now, that's really even more important. And congratulations and thank you to all of you guys who are continuing to share some of your awesome team building. We've seen some really amazing things as you're working to engage your teams out in the field. So thank you, congratulations. Keep finding interesting ways to engage your team, motivate them from afar, share them with us. We love to see those. Greg has been saying for a couple of years now that what we offer is so needed in the world. It's so relevant to what's going on in the world today. And that was long before, obviously, some of our current circumstances were in place. The idea that we offer flexibility, stability, a focus on health and wellness is more relevant now than ever before. And I would really challenge each of you to take some time to think about people you've spoken to before. Reach out to them, reach out to your existing customers, and really just think hard about how you can re-engage people in your business from a distance. There's a tremendous amount of tools that are available through your country offices, your social media pages. First Steps to Manager is a tremendous resource with who do you know lists, with some tips and tricks for contacting people for follow-up. But for those of you who aren't quite sure where to start, or are really overwhelmed, or like me, have children running around you all the time, this is a really great way to start. Make a list, reach out to people you haven't spoken to in a while. Think about some of the great things we've shared in this video about the company, about the opportunity, about why direct sales, multi-level marketing, and Forever specifically is a great opportunity during this time. Look up the benefits of our products. Make sure that you're well versed in all of the products and all of their benefits that you can share with people, and just start reaching out, whether it's 5 a day or 10 a day. I think that you'll really find, as you're starting to reach out to some of these people, a great interest in connecting, a great interest in learning more about what you have to say, and a really warm welcome. And I think that you will really see the tremendous benefit and gains in your business that many of our leaders are seeing all around the world. As always, please be thoughtful about how you're presenting our opportunity, our products. We have so much that we can offer to people all over the world. I hope you all stay well, keep up the good, hard work. We can't wait to connect with you and really see you soon. And all the best, and we will talk to you soon.